First time I've done anything like this, but what the heck? Let's give it a shot. The foundation of what I want this to be about going forward is based in Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves. What does that mean? Is that exclusively a message just to a spouse? I don't think so. I think it's a command that Paul gave to us, that Jesus gave to Paul, that we are to be devoted to one another, meaning everyone. One another is anyone, everyone, all of us, all of our brothers and sisters, every one of us, regardless of who they are, where they are, and honor one another above yourselves. So if I honor myself, then I certainly would be doing somebody a good service to honor them above myself. And that's across the board, putting people first above yourselves. That's what that means. You know, there are two foundational responses for me from the grace I receive, the free, unmerited grace I receive. Honoring one another is the core of how we fulfill the commandment Jesus gave to us. Jesus was asked, "What is the most important commandment?" He replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your understanding. And like it, love your neighbor as yourself." Those two things fulfill all the law and all the prophets. When you think about that, the law was represented by Moses. The prophets represented by Elijah. Basically, the entire Old Testament writings and their life application of God's people are wrapped up, Jesus' words, not mine, loving God and loving people fulfills all the law and the prophets. How can we determine we are on the right track? Whether we are on the right road is the product of our endeavors. That's recorded in Galatians chapter 5, starting in verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance or patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. So, in our relationship with each other, we know that it is of Christ when there is fruit of the Spirit produced. And likewise, the antithesis of the fruit of the Spirit is recorded in Proverbs chapter 6. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. So we have each side of the equation there. And as Jesus-following Christians, we have 2 rules, only 2 rules. Love God, love people, love all people, pray for all people, support all people, love all people, welcome all people, encourage all people, empower all people, edify all people, teach all people. Let my interaction produce a fruit of the Spirit. Do not treat anyone as to the attributes of what God hates. That doesn't make any sense. So anyway, this is my first message, and it's really the core of everything that I believe and everything that I hold as my absolute truth, because I believe it to be absolute truth. Love God, love people. It is the foundation of who we are and what we are to do as Jesus followers. So that's where we start. We start with that foundation. If there is not that foundation of love God, love people, we can't really go anywhere else. We got to have that foundation. So that's where I'm starting. I look forward to talking with you, using this platform to hopefully reach someone who needs to hear this absolute truth and find encouragement. The Great Commission is for us not to save the saved, or to correct the saved, or to, indoctrinate the saved. It is to go out into the fields where the lost are still lost, where the lost don't understand the love of Jesus, and it's our job to show them. And we don't do that with hate in any sense of the word. So, peace.